You're listening to Cardio Coombs Cafe Podcast. Hey there, you're listening to Cardio Coombs Cafe Podcast. This is episode 13 of season 3. I'm your host, Aaron Coombs, and this is my co-host, Marc Coombs. How you doing?
Not too bad.
Good,
How about
good.
yourself?
Oh, it's good. Finally back home. Gonna have an early Christmas because I'm leaving mid-December.
Oh, okay.
But that also means the giveaway is gonna be earlier this year.
Cool.
And I might be thinking about doing up some more of these Cardio Coombs Cafe toques. I didn't say where today, but I'm glad you did. So, we want to start off with some sports today, or what do you want to do?
we get to go right to sports, I guess. So some news. I know I'm not a big. I remember we grew up playing soccer, but I'm not a big watcher of soccer. But I usually take in a bit of the World Cup, and I don't know, but this year that Canada are in men's soccer World Cup this year.
Ooh.
So it's the first time they've been in the World Cup since 1986.
Good year. I wasn't around.
So I think their first game is the Netherlands on Wednesday afternoon. So it might be something to check out for sure.
You know who else is Wednesday?
Mm.
Raptors game.
We go right to the Raps. So we got the one game above 500. So a little bit less than what I wanted to start, but it's early yet. And a lot of injury problems, right?
They're 7th in the Eastern Conference, I believe.
A lot of injury problems they've been happening lately. But that's part of the
7, I see Siakam. That's like Laura and I are like, who's the starters now? And we don't see Junior. What's his name? Trent Junior.
Gary, yeah.
Gary. But
Gary Trent Jr. Yeah, injured.
But I can't say his name. He's not usually played a lot, but he did a good game the other day.
Flynn.
So, but we did lose by one basket. It was 124 to 122. We're playing the next game on the 23rd.
Yeah, so that's a big thing with team sports is that when the dudes are injured, the other guys got to come up and so they're looking pretty good. Like to be one game of 500 and seeing how they've been lately with the injuries is pretty good. I'm happy where we're too. And then we get to we haven't mentioned baseball yet. Our last episode we started talking about how the Jays.
I don't watch nothing now since the Jays are gone. You do?
What?
What? I don't watch no baseball now. It's over.
Astros won the World Series, bro. Anyways, what I was gonna say is
trades.
Yeah, I was trying to segue. Anyways, Teoscar Hernandez got traded. One of the first things we noticed about was the last game how bad of a bullpen came out and ruined the game. So it's something that bullpen and pitching is something that Blue Jays obviously need to work on. So Hernandez is gone. We got a reliever in Swanson and a pitching prospect in Mako. So two pitchers from Hernandez. Some people are complaining about today's plans are complaining about the unevenness of that trade because of course Teoscar Hernandez is a 2-time Silver Slugger. Mm-hmm. But the big thing was in 2023 he's gonna be looking for a new contract, so it's a lot of cash, and this clears up a bit of space, a bit of cash for going after some other people. Hopefully, the more pitching will be great because like sluggers are plentiful
and less colliding.
Yeah, that as well.
Call the ball. All right. And for hockey, I could talk about my team for a little bit. I guess the Habs are 6th in the Atlantic, playing the Sabres next on the 22nd. So that's tomorrow, I believe. And 23rd, I think they're playing Blue Jackets again. So
yeah. Hockey's a bit of a rough spot for me right now because Sens are pretty sure last place in that division, and pretty lackluster performance. But of course, the big talk is them most likely selling the team, and Hollywood star Ron Reynolds is interested in purchasing the team. He's gonna, like you said, he's going to need a backer with big pockets, but it's something that could possibly happen.
It's like $655 million or something.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of cash. Well, I can't remember here his number what the Senators are worth. It's up 20+% from last year, so it's a bit of an expensive buy.
Okay, so that's sports. You do the topics today. I'll talk about 2 things.
Yeah, we'll just go through the topics and we'll do like at the end to talk about just miscellaneous things. Okay. That's cool with you. Just keep it flowing. We have the good flow going. Right. We go into Movies.
Movies.
Okay. Now, we'll start off with the one movie we've seen before you went away that we haven't covered yet on the show. Bodies, Bodies, Bodies.
Okay.
So what did you think?
More funny than scary, but I guess
Yeah.
that's the way
It's
it could be. Yeah.
It's a horror comedy, right? And it's from the 824, who a lot of times bring more of a like a Midsummer and The Witch and The Lighthouse, where it's like kind of like hybrid horror. This, like he said, it's like more of a horror comedy for sure.
It was fun though.
Yeah. And our boy Pete was in it. Pete Davidson. He was
also
funny.
now the mascot of Manscaped. Non-sponsored, but I do have a good bit of clippers up top. The lawnmower, I think 2.0, 4.0, something good.
Okay.
Hey. And the segue off to your guy, Ryan Reynolds. Yeah, I watched a movie. You're not gonna like it. It was The Spirited. Is the new Christmas one with Will Ferrell.
Oh, we watched it already.
And it's a
No
musical.
No judgy.
I didn't even know it was a musical. Well, today I put the Christmas tree up. I got the lights on because, as I said, I'm gonna be doing an early Christmas, probably around December 1st for me. So I like to get in the mood. I know it's only early now. Today is the 21st. So today or tomorrow is the first day of winter for real. Winter's coming. All right.
You do you, but I haven't been watching no Christmas movies yet.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't watched any Christmas movies at all yet. We still got horrors to cover because we're talking about movies.
Laura watched Lindsay Lohan's new Christmas movie without me.
Yeah.
Shatter. So I don't gotta keep up on those hallmarks. All right.
Cool.
You go talk about your scary movie.
Well, unfortunately, we don't have any other movies that we've both seen over the last little while because you left shortly after our last
You did
podcast.
watch one with the wife, though, in theater.
Halloween Ends, yeah. And I got that. That is now that's a tell. I'm not gonna spoil, but it was a lot different than I think a lot of people expected. I'm one of the few people I heard that actually I enjoyed the direction they went in with that movie. It's not like Halloween Kills; they go a completely different direction with it. I recommend it, but like I said, a lot of people.
I heard weird and different. That's what I heard from the grapevine. Weird and different.
Oh, okay.
From people.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
I haven't seen it, so
But
no spoilers.
I'm not afraid of weird and different, so that's fine.
Another movie I haven't seen. Well, I think you never either. It was the last day when I came back was Wakanda Forever. Wakanda.
Yeah.
So I'll probably see that when it's on Disney Plus. Hopefully.
Cool.
Because I missed it.
Now, the one I've seen that you haven't seen, Clerks 3. That's another one.
Did Kevin cry?
There was a fair amount of crying. That's another one that kind of took it for a loop because it was a lot more dramatic and sad than I expected. Not no spoilers or anything, but it's worth checking out. Especially if
You watched that with Andrea, right?
Yeah, me and Andrea watched it. If you're a Kevin Smith fanboy, VSQ fanboy, or fangirl, or fan person, you'll definitely enjoy this. It was good.
I heard some sad news about Thor. Did you hear about that? The guy who plays Thor?
Yeah.
He has I can't even say the word.
Predisposition. When I hear you say words, it ruins me. I forget how they're supposed to sound.
Brewery.
How about Malachi? I can't say. I'll never be able to say it again. Now.
That's the one I was trying to say earlier.
I was trying to say it earlier, but when you start saying it, I'm like, man, I'll never be able to hear this right again.
So
predisposition. It's very serious, actually.
Is Alzheimer's in the family and both sides of his family, I believe. So he's gonna take some time off and reflect, I guess, and hopefully just stay safe and happy and healthy.
Yeah, so Clerks 3, more dramatic than I expect, but good. Another one I really liked was Pearl. You gotta watch.
I seen the first.
Purchase it. Great movie.
What's it called? The first one was?
It's the prequel to X.
And it's before X.
It's a prequel, and I liked it even better. You know how good X was? Well, I thought it was deadly. Pearl's even better, I thought. It's Miyazaki gives an awesome performance in it, so.
I was gone for Halloween, but I seen a lot of people dressed up as the girl with like nose brows or whatever, and red dress. But I haven't seen the movie, so it's got something to do with it.
Okay.
Moving on.
So it's like a period piece. Was a prequel to the older lady when she was younger, and Mia Goth, of course, played her.
Is that a spoiler?
No.
Okay.
It's not a spoiler. Okay. Okay. So we're talking about. What was the last thing I said about? Okay.
Pearl.
Okay. So. Right here. We'll start again.
Okay.
A movie I was really looking forward to and finally got to see, for only recently available in Canada, was Terrifier 2. Now, unfortunately, you haven't even seen Terrifier, the first one.
Too scary for me.
It's because you see all the articles talking about how people walked out of the theater and fainted and all this. Now, a lot of movies, you'll hear stuff like that. But this one brings it with the gore and the natural gore effects. And if you can handle it and you do that kind of stuff, I totally recommend it. It actually also has a cool cool storyline. I really liked it. I strongly recommend that one. And maybe we'll talk about it more. I'll get you to watch both those movies one night.
No.
Why not?
Yeah, so I don't think I'm gonna see Terrifier 2 or 1 because I might be a little too scared.
It's no fun.
It's no fun.
Another horror I meant to mention is Dario Argento's Dark Glasses. Of course, Dario Argento is AJ Argento's father.
Oh, that's who Anthony Bourdain was with. Anthony Bourdain's mother.
Correct. And she co-stars in the movie as well. Mm-hmm. Now, the movie is a bit on the cheesy side. It had some pretty cool gore effects, a pretty generic storyline, but it was worth a watch. It's available on Shudder. It's not like a classic like Deep Red or Suspiria, but it's worth a watch. And the final film I'm going to mention is an older movie that I watched for the first time called John Carpenter's In the Mouth of Madness. And that stars Sam Neill, of course, from Peaky Blinders and Jurassic Park.
Have you finished Peaky Blinders yet?
No.
I gave Marc a spoiler. No. Didn't mean to.
So, John Carpenter's In the Mouth of Madness, check it out. I love John Carpenter anyway. This is the first time I've seen this one was a couple weeks prior. It's really pretty cool psychological horror thriller type of thing, so I totally recommend it. And we go into shows now. I don't really have much things to say about shows, but we go into it.
So you didn't watch any Christmas movies, Marky? Is there any Christmas Shudder coming up on Joe Bob?
Oh yeah, the Joe Bob Christmas special is coming up, and that's next month on the 16th.
Not sponsored. December 16th.
They're gonna do the charity again. The
giveaways and stuff.
What's it called? When they
auction.
Yeah, they're going to do the third annual auction, so that should be pretty cool.
Bow tie.
I think they're going back to Christmas movies. Last year they picked a movie for each other, and they did like what movie they each would like. But I think they're going back to the Christmas theme with the movies this year.
Was it the ice cream one, or was that something different?
Yeah, Ice Cream Man and Gator Bait. Gator Bait. So shows, I don't really have much to say with shows, but we'll go for it because you're saying you did a spoiler on me on Peaky Blinder with one of your.
I thought you finished it, dude.
No, I'm only a couple episodes into the last season,
and it was my face on it, so it wasn't.
I still know what happens. Like you spoiled it.
Could have been a dream.
Spoiler.
Could have been a dream.
Captain Spoiler over here.
All right.
The shows, one I'm excited to see. We may or may not watch after this. New Rick and Morty started up again.
You may not watch after.
Do you want to watch it after this podcast?
Oh, I thought you meant like never watch it again.
No, you got me turned off from all shows.
We're gonna watch just Hallmark movies from here on in, and the W channel. But yeah, if it's available now, it's only about 20 minutes. So we'll tell you how that goes in the next episode.
Yeah, for sure. But I guess you haven't watched too many shows since our last one. Anything?
I've been watching. It's something you probably won't want to watch, but it's Down to Earth with Zac Efron.
Is that a reality program?
You said reality?
No, like a show. I don't remember his previous show was a reality show, right?
It's based on going around the world and showing how things are ethical and how sustainable things could be, like taking care of the earth and cooking and different like fishing and stuff. But he's for the first bit of this one is during COVID, so he's stuck in Australia. And me and Laura's like, oh, it must be so bad, stuck in beautiful Australia. So yeah, that's I won't give up too much information, but a lot of people talk about his jaw, saying that he's not as handsome as he used to be, and the thing called his surgery and stuff. Do you think he's still handsome?
Oh, yeah, he's still a handsome guy.
Okay.
His jaw is a bit different. Didn't he have an accident? Was that?
Yeah, but that was like a couple years back. But he could be giving him trouble, and he could have had to. I don't know. Either way, we don't have a chance with him. But he's still fine. All right, move on.
Okay.
Shows.
Well, like I said, that was the only other show you watched, so we can go on to.
Well, I know another show I want to watch.
What's that?
Every Christmas episode on Family Matters. But I don't think season 1 had a Family Matters episode of Christmas one, which is weird.
Really? There's no season 1?
No,
Well, see,
Christmas.
Family Matters didn't really start picking up until they introduced Urkel. Then it was like next level, right?
And they just got rid of the daughter.
And then the show was on the air for 100 years.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, what else shows you see?
That was, like I said, mostly watching the movies. I got a lot of shows I got to catch up on, including Peaky Blinders, even though you ruined it.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of that new House of Dragons yet. Even though Chris D'Elia gave it, he liked it better because there was less names to remember. It's like one basic family, but he's like, everybody has white long hair. But that's probably a spoiler. I don't know.
I'm gonna tell you right now, it's gonna be hard pressed to get me to watch anything Game of Thrones again. So it's not. That's not even on my list right now. But we'll see if that changes. So talking about changes,
music.
We'll segue right to the music, right to the changes. Changes was the latest album of 3 they released in the past month. King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. Mm-hmm. It was like a chill vibe. So they released 3 albums. They released 20 plus albums now. So they released a lot of material, and a lot of it's a lot different. But this was like a chill type of album. I recommend it. We'll go right into the couple albums that we both heard. Of course, the newest Red Hot Chili Peppers album. I had to get the vinyl, of course. Mm-hmm. Return of the Dream Canteen.
I hear you say Return of the Mac.
Return of the Dream Canteen, and that. So basically, with the previous album, they had a lot of material. So the other songs, they had a lot left over, but it's not. I wouldn't really consider it a piece. A lot of people are like, oh, that's just leftovers, but it's kind of leftovers. But I think earlier they realized that they're gonna have a lot of material for making another 17-track album. So we're checking out. I think if you're a Chili Pepper fan, you're gonna love it. Overall,
Flea slaps.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah. Flea slaps. John is there. It's great to hear John back. Chad is solid on drums. Anthony, he's very Anthony-like, and a lot of bops. I recommend it for sure. Then we'll talk.
When you listen to them, you can't believe that they're on K-Rock. You're like, they're not that old. But this is what we grew up with.
And every now and then, I gotta say, they'll flick a newer Chili Pepper song on K-Rock too. I'll give them props for that. I like to hear more, though. Anyways, the other album we both heard,
Drake, 21.
What'd you think?
Her Loss. Now, do you want my honesty?
Go ahead.
I know there's some subliminal and hidden messages and how it's supposed to be like tough and like that, and how 21's supposed to bring the heat and everything. And I like Drake's funnier album better. What's it called? Loverboy. But I might be biased because it's more quirky and fun. But 3 or 4 songs are good. I thought do you like the whole album?
It was pretty. It's pretty good. It's not a classic or anything, but it's a bit early to say I think something's classic. So I shouldn't go there. But overall,
and there was a heated moment when 21 said Nas is like.
But that's not on the album, though, is it?
No.
No, that's just something he said personally. That's just. But another thing about he said Nas is not relevant, but that can be taken out of context or whatever. But you got to be cocky in rap too. I think it's mostly because his Nas go right to Nas, which is definitely a better album.
I haven't listened to all new Nas.
What are you into? Anyways. I forgive you this time.
Dance with
That's your homework. King's Disease 3, his 4th album with Hit Boy. And I know a lot of people have said, not so much me, but a lot of people have said before that they think Nas would be better if a lot of his beats weren't trashed. Didn't look like a lot of his beats on his previous albums. And I really, this is a solid album.
You know what? I find that sometimes with Eminem too. Like, I know he like takes other albums out and like sample stuff, but sometimes his rap's so good, but sometimes his beat in behind was not as great.
Okay.
But he don't need that where he's so good at flowing.
Yeah.
But he can do acapella. And the new Quavo and Takeoff album, you hear that one?
Yeah.
That's pretty good. And rest in peace, Takeoff.
Yeah. Now Nas is classic anyways.
Yeah.
But I don't really say much about the Drake 21. Drake 21, pretty good. It's a bit spotty. I think maybe a 21 Savage album would be just as effective. I haven't been a big fan of the last couple Drake albums. Yeah, it's not bad. But Nas is like King's Disease 3 is the better album.
Can you name a better duo? Can you name a better duo? All right.
Definitely.
So shouts out to Greg and Elliot.
And I got just a few more albums to bring up. How about Joji? Smithereens.
I only listened to 2 songs off that album so far. It's like a blue tealish album.
Now, again, probably not for everybody, but it's definitely sad boy music. But if you're
I
in
like
the mood for that kind of vibe, it's
I like
definitely
his slow stuff.
yeah. It's the other album you gotta check out. It's got some cool tracks.
Alone dancing in the dark. But yeah,
And
that's why I like Drake. Sometimes he's crying in the
from
shower.
sad boy to happy boy, but sometimes sad boy.
Happy
He can
boy.
be a bit sad. Baby New Money,
Money, yeah.
Bag or Die.
And some
It's a fun album.
old gravy.
That album is like good for like a party type album, like party rap type of stuff. And the last album I'm gonna bring up came up, but previous month was Tegan Sarah's Crybaby.
I have not touched it.
You
But I do enjoy them. So
You should totally check that out. It's kind of like the new vibe of Tegan Sarah era. Which at first I was like, I only like their old stuff, but then I went back and listened to everything. I pretty much like most of their catalog. This is a fun album for sure.
there's a band where I only like their old stuff, and you know what it is. You know what it is.
What? Dave Matthews Band?
Like they were my favorite growing up. I loved watching them live, and then
What was that last album?
after Every
was
Day.
good?
What was that last album? Sorry, Dave, but I know you're amazing musicians. You're amazing by yourself. That last solo album, first only solo album, Some Devil, was amazing too. But that must be way
sick.
back.
That was really good.
Way back when, but it seems like yesterday. But I always play his songs.
But it's nice to get a bit more good Canadian content at the end there. A couple Canadian albums. Yeah, so that's
you know who else is Canadian?
Who?
Justin Bieber. I haven't listened to Underneath the Mistletoe is going to be playing soon, though. Christmas music. Michael Bublé. And Marc's like, no.
Oh, man.
What's your favorite Christmas album? How about that? Let me think.
Favorite Christmas album? Kenny Rogers. I don't know. I tell you a lot of them that aren't, but...
All right, I'm going to name... Well, we got the Jackson 5 on vinyl over there. But I'm going to say him, and you're going to hate him. Celine Dion. Christmas album, Celebration or something. I don't know what it's called. It's from 1999, I think. And Jewel's first Christmas album, not the second one.
You missed me with all that right now.
What?
Cool.
Punk rock. Let's talk about some Dead Kennedys.
No, punk rock and Christmas.
Punk rock. Okay.
Merry Christmas. I don't want to fight tonight. That's a jam.
Don't sue.
That's one of my favorite jams.
That's just a 10-second blip.
Bloop. That's his mega jam.
Yeah. Are we going to do any Christmas karaoke?
We'll do a full slot. We'll release our live a concert right now. We're just going to do
Do we only have 3 bars left in Grand Falls now? Wayne's World, you can karaoke at.
Mm-hmm.
Kelly's, you can karaoke. Well, Tap Room. I guess you can sing if they kick you out. Who knows? All right. So, yeah. Punk rock.
Okay. So that was all the albums I had to talk about. So now we're on to...
You don't want to talk about Dead Kennedys?
No, it's not, I'm good.
That was Anthony Bourdain's one of his favorite bands, too. You don't want to talk about The Clash? No, I'll talk about it at the end anyway.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So that's sports, movies, shows, music. Let's talk about the miscellaneous. We had Kalani's birthday party, part 2, because I was away and she wasn't feeling very well when we had our first birthday party. But we all had a good time.
Yeah.
Sadly, Isabella was feeling under the weather, but her mom came over and had some food with us.
Kalani had that cool unicorn toy, so let me have a couple turns with it. It walks and makes noises and stuff.
That wasn't new, though. She always had that.
Oh, I thought that was a birthday gift.
She did have the cat unicorn, but she had the unicorn from way back, but she still loves it.
And
the kids loved the ball pit.
Bit of pizza was good.
Yeah, and she got some books, clothes, and stuff, and she had a good time. And cake, of course, and here's a picture of the cake, because it's awesome, like Paw Patrol, and that was from Cake on the Rocks. So, thanks again for that.
Yeah, we might as well do Miscellaneous. You brought up Tap Room. When Tap Room on Thursday and Saturday night, Thursday night, you went out with us, I was Deli. Saturday night, I had a few extra people come out. We had a great night. I recommend that's my spot for a beer in the GF Dub.
Don't give it the exact location.
No.
Why not? Paparazzi. No, but another thing, we had some coffee during the party. You guys are
Big fans.
Big fans of the coffee, and I was trying to promote this water bottle. I don't know if I should do it again.
No.
All right. But it's brought to you by Lurk, non-spons. Anyways,
Yeah, the coffee was good. Which brewery did you have?
That was the Guatemalan.
Okay, excellent.
And I got some more Colombian made for the mother-in-law. And I still got some Ethiopian, some Mexican, and some Honduras, and some espressos. So it's a good gift for Christmas. Along with these 2 giveaways, we're going to do another Christmas giveaway shortly. I say it's going to be before December, though, just at the end of November, most likely. Or actually, I'll announce it beginning of December, and when I'm gone to work, maybe we'll give you some time to do whatever the deal is. I haven't thought about it.
Yeah.
Last time was
Are you gonna put it
and comment?
Put it underneath the video what it's gonna be.
No, we'll do some other video anyways. But
Okay.
There's a giveaway coming up soon. How about that? Christmas giveaway, which is usually a good one.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna have one early though. For the 2, didn't you say that earlier in the podcast?
Well, we'll do a 2 one.
Just do the 2 one.
Just 2?
2 one for now. And what do you want the fans to do, or the viewers to do to get the 2? Name your favorite Christmas album.
Okay.
For a chance to win.
Underneath
the
YouTube channel, underneath the comments, and on the YouTube video, not on Facebook or Instagram, on his actual channel
on YouTube.
Cardio
Coombs. There you go.
On YouTube.
There we go.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah.
I'm good. How about you?
Good.
Cool. So I'll let you do the honors.
We'll do the memorial thing.
Oh,
I guess,
yeah.
too.
Oh, jeez.
Because since I've been gone for the whole month or so, these are the celebrities that have been passed away, and I just want to do little shout outs to them. Like I said, Takeoff from the Amigos passed away. He was a hip hop rapper, they say. And Leslie Jordan, he was the little comedian, openly gay comedian who was really funny. Sadly passed away in a car accident. We had Aaron Carter, little Nick Carter's brother. He was only 34.
His big hit was Aaron's Party, of course, back in the day.
So we all gotta listen to that bop. And we had Kevin Conroy. He was the voice of Batman.
Batman in Adventures of Batman, 90s cartoon, as well as the Killing Joke and numerous other appearances. He's like the iconic voice for Batman. He's excellent. R.I.P. Him and Mark Hamill together as Joker. That's classic, right?
And we had from the Clash. We had Kevin. His name was Levine. Kevin Levine.
Yeah,
Keith Levine. Sorry.
The Clash, of course, are awesome. Yeah. Groundbreaking punk band.
And 2 more, sadly. We had John Aniston. Is it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jennifer Aniston's father. I didn't know it was Jennifer Aniston's father, but I remember Mom and Nan seeing him on the soaps.
Yeah.
On the channels. Jason David. Frank, the Green Power Ranger.
Yeah, so
the Green Power Ranger.
Green Power Ranger, and when he,
Frank.
if I don't remember correctly, he started off the original 4-episode thing was he was a White Ranger, and he was bad, and then he became the Green Ranger, and he joined the Power Rangers, right? It's pretty classic.
We were big fans of the Power Rangers, the original Power Rangers back in the day that we went to Walmart as kids, and he said we put all our last bit of change together and got the last box of the robot, what's it called? Megazord. And there's even pieces missing, but we're like, we still gotta get it. So we were big fans back then. So that's a sad thing to hear about the Green Ranger. But hopefully everybody stays happy and healthy and stays well. And until next time, stay tuned, stay happy, stay healthy. Bye for now.
Later on.